The silence is deafening. What's up, y'all? Hey, buddy. Who do I have in the main event? Ooh, thoughts about that body slam, my guy. Listen, that was bad. What's up, 3 boys in a ring? Is it just me, or do others think the Astro Boy versus Odie fight about to end up with the best action on the card? I'm not entirely familiar with Osborne. I'm sure I've seen him fight before, but hi, Dave. How you doing, buddy? Y'all are going to get to see the progression of my wet hair go to dry, because I was not going to blow dry it for you guys. Love you, mean it. SG, middleweight is cooking. I don't know about y'all, but I love Steve Erceg. I choked on my spit as I was saying that. Let's open up some drink. What y'all think about Hernandez? He came in heavy, right? Come here, Gucci. What am I doing in 10 days? I'm going to be in Hollywood, Florida with Fight Bananas. SG, we had Whitaker, RDR. Is it Dolidze? Hernandez, DDP, Shimei, Brow versus Imavov. Stacked. feel like Urseg he's got some tricks up his sleeve. He kind of reminds me of Brandon Moreno a little bit. Like Brandon Moreno is the Mexican version of Steve Urseg. Does Fili get subbed tonight? I hope not. I want Andre Fili to win. I'm a fan. He a feisty little boy. Sorry, that comes off wrong. My Gucci. Urseg versus Van. Boxing. Say hey to Gucci, y'all. Sean, are you making any bets? I'm nosy. Hello. What's up? How you doing? Have y'all ever been to the Apex before? Sean, who you betting money on? Come here, Lobo. Come on. You can do it. Here, I'll lift that up for you. Come on. I'm going to move it. Come here, Papa. If you guys don't know, I have dogs, and they are full of different personalities. Come here. Lobo's my scaredy cat. I love when Dom Cruz commentates. CLD versus Gautier. What do you think? Dolidze, that's how you say it. I really don't like mispronouncing people's last names. I am a Dom Cruz fan. I always have been. Well, ever since I was introduced to him, anyways. You might be the only one who says that about him. I love it. I just love it. I think he speaks very well. Hi. No, I also love Paul Felder. Sean, we just have different taste, and that's all right. I really am not a fan of DC. I said what I said. I respect him, but I'm not a DC fan. You said Bisping is better than both, and DC is great, but I feel a little biased. That's all right. I like Bisping as well. I don't know about better, maybe the same. Something like that. Lobo, stop it. Since we're talking about all UFC commentators, I love, because I'm biased, but also because I just love her. What is her name? Karen. Oh, I love Lauren Sanko. I met her when I was in Vegas. I love you. I love Laura Sanko. Hey, Candace. What's up, babes? Oh, Dave, you're sweet. Fight bananas. I'm lowering you guys a little bit. That's better. I got my needy baby on the lap. Eric Anders is up next, y'all. So, another one I'm a fan of. I was very sad when he beat Chris Weidman, though. So I know Sean has money bet on CLD, but I really hope he doesn't win. Listen, y'all, I need a snack. Oh, the longest break before this fight, I feel like. What do you guys think? Has it been a pretty steady card or no? I mean, I've been watching since the prelims, but I've been kind of multitasking in between. You know, work, dog mom stuff. Right, Nubbo? Sweet boy. I'll wiggle him back down. Are you over here pooting on me? Yeah, get off me. Get off me. Get off me. Whoo! Yeah, it's been a long day. Listen, I don't check it. He said the fights haven't started where you're at. You're probably like, why are you being so quiet, Leah? No, because for some reason, I get behind. No matter how many times I select. This isn't like during pay-per-view though, just on the fight nights. And I somehow get behind. Anyways. One moment, please. Heavens to Betsy. I'm behind. Thanks, honey, for not telling me who won. Even if you did, it's fine because it's kind of my fault, but it's fine. Oh, I can already tell. I need a snack. I'm going to say it one more time before I make something happen about it. Needy babies. Oh, now, heck. I'm just messing up all of the fights on my TV anyways. This is why I don't bet. Sir, he would crawl on my skin if he could. What's on the menu? Popcorn. Lobo, I'm tired of ya. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of talk about this Cody Brundage fight. Please go, sir. Please go. Please go. Thank you. Thank you. Who cheated his way to a victory? The other guy that Brundage fought against. I already forgot his name. Lobo? Gucci. Didn't I just kick Gucci off a second ago? I'm still not even attempting to get these fights on and functioning, y'all. What's wrong? LOL, Duncan. I like your username. I listen to the fights through AirPods because I gotta hear. You guys can't hear. I gotta hear. You know? There we go. I'm about tired of this. Where y'all watching from? Sean, where you at? LOL? See, I told y'all my hair would dry as we progressed. And that is why I keep playing with it, because I look like a wet rat when I don't have my hair dry. You're in Boston, Sean. I have been there once. I actually came to Boston for UFC fights at TD Gardens, 2015, January. Conor McGregor versus Dennis Siver. Ooh! But y'all didn't think I went to fights like that. I do. Anyways, sorry about that. Sean, Boston. Is that where you're from? Or you just stay there now? You're from Boston. Cool. The Celsius Frizz Fee. Fizz free. Chef's Kiss, my favorite. Excuse me, sir. Okay. Miles Johns versus, I'm going to mess this up. John Matsumoto? Yeah, that sounds right. We have five fights to go. Yeah, Sean, next week's card does look so good. I am so excited about that. SG. There's like 3 or 4 flavors of uncarbonated Celsius. Let me put you on. And the peach mango green tea. There I go, playing with that hair. Chef's Kiss. Which 5 UFC fighters would I want to meet one day? Oh, that's a tough question. I'm just going to say it as it comes. Ronda Rousey, Israel Adesanya, Stipe Miocic, Conor McGregor. That's 4. I was going to say GSP, but I don't know. GSP is a good one. Valentina Shevchenko. I mean, I could go on, you know what I mean? John Jones. Patty Pimblett. Oh my gosh. I feel like Patty would just be so fun to hang out with. Marab. See, I can't name just 5. Sorry, I had to go on. But I have a feeling I could meet him. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's only so many touches away from somebody. That's why it's not always what you know, but who you know. Sorry, I was scrubbing on those. I had to. Sean Strickland or O'Malley. I used to really, really, really like O'Malley. I think I've seen him fight at least 2 times in person. I went to UFC Miami. What was that, 298? 299? Him versus Cheeto. He just kind of am I behind again, y'all? You said you went to 292 when he beat up Aljo? Yeah, that would have been fire. 292. Where was that? Vegas? Would I want to see them fight all live? The ones that I've mentioned, would I want to? I've seen quite a lot of them fight, actually. I've seen Shevchenko fight a couple times. I've seen Conor McGregor fight a few times. I've seen Stipe Miocic. Who else did I say? I've seen GSP. I've seen John Jones. I've seen a lot of them fight. I was doing the math the other day, just for fun. I've been to... Are we still on commercial, y'all? Or am I behind? Someone help me. All my dogs are sleepy. So I've been to Vegas. Thank you, Sean, for keeping me posted on if the fights are on or not. I've been to Vegas 3 times. Gosh, don't ask me card numbers. But anyways, I've been to Vegas 3 times. One of those was 317 that I did just go to. So I remember that one. 317. Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier. SG, you said, so when did you start watching UFC and how did you get into it? Around 2012, late 2012 into 2013. My group of friends, that's what we did on the weekends. Me and the girls would go with the guys and we would sit at Buffalo Wild Wings for hours and hours and hours and get hammered and eat all of the food. And then eventually I just became a fan. Not eventually, but obviously I just continued to go. And then I ended up starting to go to events and I just love it. I love it. I've been to Vegas 3 times. John Jones versus Cyril Gahn. 317 back in June, the end of June of this year, which was Ilia Topuria versus Charles Oliveira. Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier. I've been to New York 3 times. 205 was one of those. Anyways, another one of those was it Colby Covington versus... No, they were in Vegas. Colby Covington versus Edwards? No, did I make that up? Anyways, Chicago, which was... I can see it. TJ Dillashaw. I think that was his second time fighting. Can't tell you the guy's name. Pittsburgh. Couldn't tell you what that card was. Scottsdale was Justin Gaethje versus Charles Oliveira. Miami, which was Chito Vera versus O'Malley. Tampa, don't know the card. Orlando, don't know the card. I'm missing a few. Vegas, New York, Boston, Cleveland, Chicago, Scottsdale, Tampa, Orlando, Pittsburgh. There's like 15. I have very early onset dementia. Actually, I say that jokingly, but that's why I quit drinking. I was about to rot my brain out if I didn't. Now look at me. Crazy without it. Okay, so let's go. You are going to UFC 319. Ooh. I'm jealous on that one. Where are you coming from to see that fight? If I could sing, y'all, I would just be sitting here serenading you. It's unfortunate. I can't. I need a snack. What's up, you guys? Let's go. Do you guys ever think about how... Never mind, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. That was very intrusive, crazy thoughts. You guys don't get to hear that. Chechnya? Is that how you say that? How you pronounce that? Chechnya, Russia. Okay, cool. How do you pronounce his name? Is it Hamzat? I like to pronounce things correctly. I just assume not even say it if I can't pronounce it, to be very honest with you. Hamzat. Okay. I can follow that much instruction. Hamzat. And another thing about me, because y'all gonna learn, you're gonna know me probably better than I don't even know who. Oh, you've met Hamzat before? I wouldn't mind meeting Hamzat. He's a legend, in my opinion. The man is talented. Talented. I assume and hope that most of you, because I know some people don't, and that's fine, and you're just on here to hang out with me, and that is truly a blessing and my favorite. But I lost it. It came back. I cannot watch fights. I know Dave and the other crew will put these TVs on mute, but I could not watch these without hearing the commentary. I mean, I could. You know what I mean? I'm not that spoiled, but I am. So the fights are in my ear. Because you guys can't hear it through me. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Matsumoto. Matsumoto. Who y'all got on this one? I didn't get myself snacks like the last stream with y'all. Trying to reel it in a little bit. Matsumoto. Got John up against the cage. I mean, it's a pretty good matchup. I need to know what y'all are eating for dinner. Sometimes the one thing that I wish that we could do on here is like pictures. Oh, you're about to barbecue some burgers. What I would do for a burger right now. I have some veggie straws. Don't hate. See, without me being able to hear the TV, which is in my headphones, all I hear is 3 dogs snoring, and it's like a lullaby to me. Like, that's one of my favorite moments. Because that means everyone's comfortable. Right, Papa? All right. Let's go, boys. I'm trying not to yawn because then I'm revealing to you guys how actually tired I am, but 'tis okay. It's fight night. We're just hanging, right? See? She's drying out. The bigger the hair, the closer to God, is what they say. Oof. That's what I was going to look at a second ago. It's fine. The Cage Report says 10-9 Johns. Great fight so far. Hmm. Hmm. See, I think that's the other problem is if I can't hear anything, you guys see me over here just diddling off into space. Where am I going? Where am I going? Oh, crazy girl. Is it funny? Because I don't know, I guess that's normal. Or maybe it's just my normal. Whatever. I can only focus so much. Let's focus on this fight. I don't really know much about Johns and Matsumoto. Besides, I love Matsumoto's last name. Yeah, we got a minute and a half left in the second round. I'll tell y'all who I'm excited for. Angela Hill versus Lucindo. I'm also excited for Fili versus Rodriguez. But I'm just a huge fan of Angela Hill, you know? She's a badass. Sean, you took her on as a dog, as you should. I thought it. I'm not a betting girl, I'm not a betting woman, but I thought about putting a little couple dollars on old Angela. They're both showing 28 significant strikes in the second round. We got 30 seconds left. Yeah, I think Angela Hill's. She going down in history because she got a chin. Angela Hill got a chin. You said mainly because you want to see her versus G and see G put her to sleep. Yeah. Have they not fought before? No. What do I think of this new ESPN app that they're coming out with? Fight Game Daily. I don't even know what you're talking about. So they're coming out with a new app. I can't keep up with that stuff. You know what I mean? Like my brain can only do so much. And keeping up with technology like that is none of my business. As things come out, I will download and update as necessary. I'm trying to get a little bit better, maybe. No. But since we're here, tell me about this new ESPN app. I have some blueberries in the fridge too. $30 for what? That's my question all the time for these apps. Can y'all tell I'm frugal? $30 for what? I mean, I guess we do be watching stuff on there, but Ooh. Fights back, round 3. If y'all could see Lola. Sean said maybe they keep a basic subscription, but they just acquired NFL and WWE rights. Okay. Sure. Well, good for ESPN. Are we still breaking up with, is UFC breaking up with ESPN? Or no? See, I can't keep up. Ammo, tap or nap. Yeah, I would think so. UFC probably staying with ESPN. That's a big breakup, you know? It's a big breakup for both parties, I think. But who am I? Because once UFC said that they were going to Netflix, I was like, why would you do that? I don't know. I just feel maybe that's just my nature of nature. Is that the word I'm looking for? No. Anyways, UFC has been with ESPN so long, it just feels right. Like, I can't imagine being like, do you have a Netflix account for UFC? Netflix and ESPN Plus? Yeah, I guess you're right. You said more people around the world have Netflix. It's very, very, very true. John's with a nice right. You got 1:38 left. Lots of leg kicks. John's with the takedown with 1:17 left. Daggone. We love to see it. Girl. Gosh, her leg got stuck under the pillow and I got so scared. Lola's 13, so if you're new here and you don't know, my dogs are my babies. And Lola's 13. Isn't that crazy that we say that number and we know, like in dog age, that it's elderly? Yeah, Sean, this is a pretty close fight, huh, honey? 10 seconds left. Now Matsumoto trying to get that last second takedown. Not too bad. You know, that was a good fight. You know what I mean? And there are people that. But as I was saying, I think I was almost finished with that sentence. Um, um, it was a really good fight, but because someone didn't get knocked out or choked out or TKO, there will be people out there that are like, that fight was trash. Like, all right, let's look at here. Baby boobs. Touchy Feely is next. Touchy Feely. I fear I need. I was going to say a hoodie. Not a snack, but obviously the snack as well. You know what I want? Some fruit. I really thought I had some pineapple, but I don't. Matsumoto with the win. Listen, I don't know why it does this. My TV is not even that old, okay? Like, let me be very serious. But every time it goes to commercial, it kicks me out of the sound. I told y'all. I gotta hear. Silence and me do not mesh. Oh, it's not entirely true. But when I'm watching fights, I forgot all about my Celsius. All right, guys. We got Feely versus Rodriguez next. Who you got? Who you got? Sean, you said, is it freezing on your commercials? Because it kept doing the same thing for me. It's on cable, so I'm just watching it on my TV. I couldn't tell you. It could have froze, and that's probably why I keep falling behind. Yeah, I don't know. That would make sense. So, Matsumoto with the win. 25-year-old. Yusuf Salau in the house, y'all. Caio Borralho. Is that how you say his last name? You know, I wouldn't mind going to an Apex card. Has anyone ever been to one? Can't beat fight nights. There's a lot going on this month. Sean, are you saying ask Elle because she got famous on a night Grant won a fight there? Are you talking about the Apex? Hi, Chad. He said showing support here from old Dub V. Where are you at in West Virginia? I got you, Sean. You said, yeah, at the Apex. Listen, if you guys are new here, you've probably seen it from one of 2 or 5 places, but you gotta go give a girl a follow. If you don't follow me on Instagram, my username is Lia Dorchinez, as it is written by my name. And TikTok, shameless plug. Oh, you said, I'm pretty sure that's where she became Dump Truck Dawson. Oh, we got Hurricane, West Virginia. And so listen, if you guys aren't from here and you're like, that looks like the word hurricane. No, it's hurricane. Don't ask further. It's hurricane. Chad over in Boone County. What's up, Chad? It's exciting. My little West Virginia peeps. My girls were on earlier. They are just down the road for me. Just down the road. Dump Truck Dawson. I'm going to have to look that up. I'm behind on those times. Y'all talking about Elle's booty? I forget most UFC fans. I'm not going to say all, but most are men. Fight Game Daily, California. Yeah, you just said a second ago, didn't you? Excuse me. Yeah, y'all think I'm a woman, but I'm a woman. I just have no manners. I do. I'm lying. If hubby says it, he gets the green light. You know what I mean? Yeah, this has been a really good card. I need to Dolidze. All right, guys, give me 2.5 minutes. I'll be right back. I also need to fix the volume because I can't live like this. That's a first world problem for me. Like, I want to be able to hear it. Could you imagine if I was just sitting here getting drunk? I talked to y'all like a majority of you guys are my actual friends. I have not drank alcohol in almost 3 years. TMI, trauma dump, whatever you want to call it. Story time. Anyways, be right back. Oh. I'm back with a snack and a hoodie. That is not a high noon, misprinted as a Celsius. And you know what? My sobriety, because I don't mind talking about it. I just don't drink. Me and alcohol we don't mesh. No, we don't mesh. And I had enough of my own BS. So I quit drinking October 24th of 2022. And I got a snack. Wait. Wait. Who needs alcohol? You know what I'm saying? Someone screenshot that. Thanks. One of my girlfriends sent me a message about that notice where there was Celsius labeled, or high noons labeled as Celsius. And I was like, if you accidentally drink like that, which I haven't, that doesn't count. You know what I mean? My opinion. Chad, you're 2 years no drinking. Congratulations. Hey, alcohol is the devil, in my opinion. But here we go. Andre Fili. Christian Rodriguez. Fili's 5'11". His tattoos. Smart food is top notch for popcorn. You know? And when you can get this big bag for like $4.98 at Sam's. I don't really feel guilty eating it. Gucci wants some. You can joke with me, I promise, Sean. So that's why I had to make the joke. I'm happy you went sober. That's great. Yeah, I would be able to tell. I'd be able to tell from the smell. Because seltzers and drinks like that, I feel like have somewhat of a strong, like distinct smell. Is that just me? Maybe. I don't know. All right, let's go. Ooh. DC said, Feely got a haircut. Ooh. Rodriguez with a nice right. After this fight, I'll tell y'all a funny story. I could be a storyteller, for real, for real. Who did Rodriguez fight last? You like that? That's the story I'm going to tell. Charleston, West Virginia, by the way. Chad said, I started following Fight Bananas like 2 weeks ago. It's pretty sick someone from West Virginia is on here. That 304 pride riding high. I'm going to have to put this away in a second. Philly with the nice left. Rocked him. You've got more than 2 minutes left. Why are you not putting the pressure on him? I don't know. Philly just didn't see that. He saw that, right? Shout out to Chad. That's one thing about West Virginians, y'all. When we ride, we ride. You know what I mean? We got a minute left. Hey, Brittany Shay. You already know, Brittany. Rodriguez with the takedown. Ten seconds left. He didn't get anything done, though. I mean, the takedown. Nice elbow right there last second. That's enough, Leah. Enough is enough. Enough. Oh, now that we're on a break, I went to UFC Vegas. Words. I went to UFC 319. No, I didn't. I went to UFC 317 on June 28th. It's hot in Vegas right now, right? It's also hot in West Virginia. I normally fly with a hoodie. I always have a hoodie or like a sweatshirt, just because I know I'm probably going to get cold on the plane. And when I was leaving Vegas, I thought I better grab something from one of these stupid gift stores in the mall, in the airport. It's going to cost me $1.3 million, but find you something that'll just make do, Leah. You know, didn't really want a blanket. I would do a blanket, but you know, they give you like a little 12 by 12 napkin and expect that to keep you warm. It ain't going to work. They had a bunch of these. They're real nice. Excuse me. But they all said Las Vegas. And this was the only Charleston one. The only Charleston one in a size large. Large, medium, I can't remember. And I wanted it to be big so I could like cuddle up in it, you know? And I literally left that gift store and went down the hall and didn't find anything that wasn't literally $47.99. And I think this was on sale for like $19.99 or $20.99. And it was the only one. And I said, if I get back to that store and that sweatshirt is still there, I'm going to buy it. And I was like, it's just meant to be. It was made for me because I was in Vegas from Charleston. And it wasn't until a couple weeks later that I got home. Charleston, South Carolina. We're just going to act like that's not there. Charleston, West Virginia. Is West Virginia really almost heaven? Sean, have you never been to West Virginia before? I will let you dictate that yourself after you visit because it's just one of those things. You got to experience it in person. Okay, the fight is back on. My headphones are not working. I'm having a mental breakdown. 3 minutes left in the second round. Rodriguez looking like he might do something. Sean, you said get somebody to take the S and C off and put a WV. Nah, that's a little bit too much work and energy and money for something that we can just ignore. Golly, they are swinging. I just started yelling all of a sudden. Sorry. Where's the volume in my head? Lola Falana. Are you finally eating your breakfast at 8:30 p.m.? So yeah, anyways, that's the story behind this little sweater. And she's really like, I don't know. Style and like fashion, I just wear stuff. You know what I mean? But like because this said Charleston on it, I felt like it was necessary. I'm just saying, John Denver said West Virginia is almost heaven and that it's beautiful out there. But that could have been decades ago. Honey, what did you think happened? Lola. She just tried to put her entire mouth around Gucci's neck. Murder right in front of me. I'm going to have to whoop her. She's being mean lately. Sean, to answer your question though, yes, West Virginia is almost heaven. And if you've never been here, I highly suggest finding a weekend at some point or at least a 2-night stay for 3. If you like outdoors, 3. West Virginia's beautiful. Beautiful. Sometimes I think I should move either back home to Arizona, or I keep getting this. One of my favorite people on earth keeps telling me I need to go to Vegas. And it's a thought of being in the desert. Where are the trees? Am I excited for the Contender Series to start back up? I'm going to be really honest with you. I used to be hardcore, heavy-hitting, every episode, the premiere night, on it, a fan. And then just at some point, because what does it normally air on Tuesdays? Just at some point, Tuesdays just were not a fight night for me. I know that sounds really weird, but I don't know. I do love the Contender Series. I just don't adamantly watch it like I used to. Sean, you said people in buildings and stuff come and take over the beauty, too much industrialization. No, I agree with you on that, but we really preserve our state when it comes to like our mountains and rivers and stuff like that. Like, you just have to come, okay? Go to, is it Fayette County? Like Fayetteville, Summersville. I have something. Sean, follow me on Instagram, and I'm going to send you a little something that's just got like a quick clip of the top places to visit in West Virginia. Fight Bananas, we will be doing something for the Dana White Contender Series. I'm doing my fingers like this for no reason because I don't know what that is. But I will. You know, sometimes I'm just slow to the things. Yeah, Sean, like the Contender Series, it's hard to remember when it's on Tuesdays. Yeah. I guess the solution to that would be put it in your calendar. I'm a calendar girly. I need to know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, what time I need to be there. Do I need to leave early? Do I need to get ready? It's all about the calendar. All right, round 3. Fili versus Rodriguez. We got a little bit over 4 minutes left. I mean, I'm not gonna say this has been a bad fight, but I'm kind of surprised it's still going, you know? And now they're swinging. What happened to my hearing again? Mhm. 'Cause if there's too much silence, then I mean, I know I'm talking to y'all, but then what if I start singing? You guys ain't gonna like that? I mean, I might, just 'cause, crazy. Why can't I hear Gucci? Please do not rip any more of my cords out. I will have to bite you. No! Listen, one time I had a girlfriend. Ooh! Told me that I should take singing or dancing lessons because I'm ultimately not talented. She brought it up the other day. She's like, "You should really take some dancing lessons, Leah. You really should." Imagine. And I was like, she sweetened it up by, complimenting my face. And she was like, "You're so hot, so beautiful. Chef's kiss. You can't sing or dance or have any like talent." I'm not going to tell y'all her name because she's my bestie and I love her. See how big my hair got from the beginning of this? And we've been going for an hour and a half. Hi, Mama. Philly with the takedown. Philly? Philly. Feely? Touchy feely. That one. Right? No. No singing. You'll catch random singing just throughout the stream because I do, in fact, sing a lot to my dogs. A lot. It's not good. But who are they to judge? They don't even have thumbs. Who's pouring that dog food? Exactly. Shut up. Right, Gucci? 30 seconds left. I wanted to see someone go to sleep in this one, though. Is that weird to hear a female say out loud? No. No, no. You okay? You can't get through because Bubby's in your way? That was one hell of a fight. Did Touchy Feely get that one? Gucci is scared of you now, Lola. So you need to not be right behind him like that. He said, Sean, are all of your dogs bulldogs or just Gucci? Gucci and Lobo are brothers from the same litter. And then Lola is my 13-year-old mutt. So Gucci and Lobo are, we're going to call them pocket bulldogs because if I showed you their parents or their dad specifically, it would make sense. Mom looks more English, but she's American from what I was told. But that's where these boys get their underbite. Don't look at Gucci's hotspot. Say hi. Oh, that's his ear. Say hi. I got one crazy eye and a killer underbite. Oh, sorry. I was trying to get your upper lip to show your teeth. That's Gucci. He loves his mama. Him's a real simple boy, if you know what I mean. Hi. He'd crawl in my skin if he could. All right, let's see. Who they going to give this to? $29.28 Philly. $30.27. See, I can't hear again, so I don't know exactly what all was said, but I was just trying to read. Maybe that's the problem with captions for me, listening to things on silent or mute, is I can't see. I'm really blind, and so I'm slow to read things that are far away from me or up close, whichever. You gotta go potty. Is that why you won't leave me alone? Stop eating my hair. Literally would crawl into my skin. It scared me. Stop, freak. Oh yeah, I knew Touchy Feely fought out a syndicate. Got T Wood up in there. Max Griffin in the crowd. I like Max. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, did y'all see that slam earlier? You're gonna have to get off me, okay? Who am I taking? DDP versus Hamzat? I really have this feeling that DDP is going to win, But I really want Hamzat to win. That's just me. All right, Gucci, you got potty? Go. Go. Get off me. Go. Be right back, y'all. Literally, just 2 seconds. Otherwise, this boy won't get off me. I'm glad I muted that for a second because the dogs were just going crazy for no reason. Literally, nothing outside. Probably a cat. Anyways, wouldn't be a fight bananas without a banana. I just need a snack, y'all. I have not eaten a whole lot today, but I sweat a lot, so no, you can't have any right now. Let's go, Angela Hill. If I could show you guys all three of these dogs over a banana staring at me. You can't have this. I always share with you. Can I live? Farmer Klein Campbell. Lucinda's scary. I'm going to give her that. Should I bet money? Should I put $5 on it? If I do it, I have to do it literally now. Let's just see what that looks like. Oh. Lobo. What are you crying about right now? You have dirt hanging from your mouth. I'll whoop that butt. I know, Sean, you said you wouldn't win much. I literally just pulled it up and I was like, oh. See, now when I bet, I like to do those big underdogs, those big, you bet $2 and you chance winning like 230. Because that'd be cool, and it happens. Lobo, please go away from me. Staring at me. Papa. But what if I did if I did a parlay with Hill and Osborne, if you bet $1, you win 15. Those are my type of bets. We don't need to bet. Dolidze, the underdog? See, if I throw Roman on that parlay for $1, that wins $64. But that's the type of stuff that I don't bet on, and then that happens, and then I'm like, why didn't I just bet the $1? Lobo, go somewhere. I'm cereal. Excuse me. All right. Oh, Angie Hill. She's a badass. Sean, you said Lucinda would have been an ad to a parlay if you were to bet her. Just bet the $1 on ad Roman parlay. It would be, when it comes to gambling, I don't do it. And when I do, I have no idea what I'm doing. I just look for the best profit. You know what I mean? That's why you don't see me over here on social media telling people who to bet on and who not to bet on. And what parlays or whatever. I'm not the one. I'm not the one. Respectfully. Okay, let's go. Sit. No glove touch. All right, Gucci, chill out. I can't do anything. Lucinda's only 23. She trying to take Hill down. Almost. She got the takedown a little bit, but I feel like Hill, I was going to say, you can't keep Hill down. She is pressing, though. Lucinda's trying to get her. Yeah, ain't she hella new to none of this? You know what I mean? She's been here. Yeah, Lucinda does look so much bigger than Hill. Jump. Excuse me. Gucci, you're just rubbing drool all over me, honey. Jump. Yeah, like I felt like Lucinda was bringing pressure, but she's not really doing any damage. Come here, Lobo. What was that? You need to relax, sir. Oof. Yeah, and then I say that, and Lucinda starts bringing some heat. You're going to go to jail if you don't know how to act right. That felt like a really short first round. Got 20 seconds left. I don't know. Yeah, they were just talking about her Angela Hill building momentum after the first round, and I agree. I think she reminds me with Cinda with the takedown last second of the freaking round. Hill reminds me a lot of Rose. Like, sometimes Rose looks a little stiff in that very first round. Get up. Go on. Stinky poo-poo. Rose looks a little stiff, and then after that first round, it's like, oh, that was just the warm-up. Can you guys tell that the boys love me? Lola loves me too. She's not new, you know? She's been here for a minute. 13 years. My little boys. If you're going to be in my face crying like that, you will also go to jail. What's it going to be? Lay on the couch and hang out with the rest of the fam? He wants to go to jail. All right, the girls are back. Wow, and they are swinging. Round 2. Angela Hill. Let's go, girl. Is Angie about to get off of me? Nice elbow. What's up, y'all? We only have 2 fights left after this, right? I almost don't really understand how Hill is only ranked 12th. Never mind. As I said that, but I don't know. I guess I think highly of her. Can you stop breathing in my face? I kiss you right on the nose, baby. Sir. Really? What? They're saying Lucinda's landing. She is landing more, but I don't think they're that significant. The spinning kick. Hi, baby. Go lay down, okay? You're okay. Just go lay down, baby. Angela looks a little disheartened. Yeah. What do y'all think? Into the second round. I don't want to say that Hill is getting dominated, but that second round was a little something. A little scary. Excuse me. Is that too dark? Listen, fight night, mommy's usually in the dark. Literally. Pitch black. Chilling. Well, that's kind of a lie. Just depends on what hour it is, what time it is. Lobo, I will call animal control and tell them I have a crybaby little poo-poo boy. I mean, they won't come, I'd be better off calling the police. All right, round 3. My sound is off again, and I can't hear. ADHD. Yeah, Lucinda is just really pouring it on her now. She's looking for that knockout. Throw a little crazy knee, girl. Angie with the takedown. Okay. Good the attempt. DC said Lucinda is 2-0. It's tough. Excuse me, sir. There's too many people in my space right now. I can't do this. I love you. That doesn't mean I don't love you. Sean, thank you. He said you are behind because the decision was already made, already happened. You know, to be very honest with you, I don't want to watch this last 2 minutes of the round anyways, because it makes me sad. You know? I get a little bit emotional when I like fighters who, I mean, it happens. Obviously, there's only 2 people in there. Someone has to win. 2 teams, however you want to, whatever the sport is. But, yeah. What do you do? Gucci, please don't come up here. I can't do that. I've already got one crab baby up here. Yeah, you said Lucinda just hugged and stayed on top of her. I won't miss much. Kind of was gathering that, but I do hate to see Angela Hill get laid on top of. I feel like she needs to go. You know how like sometimes, and I've had this conversation before, I think it was with Sam Alvey actually. Some of these athletes just don't, these fighters don't find success in the UFC. They might win a handful and then they go on a crazy loss streak, right? But then they go to a different organization and they dominate. Let's name drop real quick. John Dodson, Rosenstruck, Beck. What is Beck's last name? Golly, I can't remember her freaking last name. I think she was on the same series as Angela Hill. Am I right? Someone help me out. Mike Perry. Jeremy Stevens. No matter what the organization is, it's like once they step outside of the UFC, you know, everyone has their niche. And they just got to find it. Or not. And I think that's where some people think like, oh, I've spent so many years with the UFC, like this just has to be the retirement. No, it doesn't. Coming from the girl who doesn't fight, okay? Let me add that. Now it's a little bit too dark. I might go to sleep. Exactly, Sean. It's like going from MLB to AAA or AA. UFC competition is superior. But I won't say that it's superior because there's some tough fighters in BKFC and in ONE and PFL and karate combat. You know what I mean? Like there's some great competition in those leagues. Yeah, Paige Van Zandt is in slap fighting. She was actually words. She was actually supposed to compete at Power Slap 13, which I went to in Vegas. That was it was supposed to be her against Michael Michelle, and Paige had an injury. But I heard a little bit of backstory about that because it was shortly after her injury and pulling out from Power Slap that she was in an interview, or there was something on social media that was filmed of her talking about dirty boxing. And yeah, like if you can't do Power Slap, but you can go do dirty boxing, yeah, what's up with that? You know what I mean? Sean, you said, let me try to read this because remember, my brain doesn't work very fast. You say top. I say couldn't be top 10 in UFC unless it's some of that Bellator released talent, or Ngannou or Dakota. I hear you. I understand you. I get it. Maybe it's just a different playing ground, literally, you know? Like, I think some people just have to, go through these different organizations. And a lot of the people, because, I've talked to a lot of fighters. I've talked to a lot of amateurs. I've talked to a lot of professionals. And a majority, not all of them, but a majority of the amateurs say that they do want to make it to the UFC. So, but that's not everyone. It's not everyone. But I think it just really depends on you get in where you fit in. If you're having success somewhere, stay there, But some of these fighters just aren't having success. But I don't think that means if you leave the UFC and go to bare knuckle or dirty boxing or karate combat or one or PFL, I don't think that necessarily takes away from your talent. Do you catch what I'm saying? Is what I'm saying making sense? I asked that seriously, not in a condescending way. You said, I think McGregor would still dominate a lot of other promotions, but UFC, I think as time has passed. I agree. I agree with that. Now, does that mean McGregor comes back to the UFC and I'm surprised that he wins? No, I wouldn't say surprised. I would be hopeful of that being the case, but I would probably bet money on the other person, whoever he's fighting. Maybe. I'm a McGregor fan. Y'all don't block me. Don't unfollow me. I am a McGregor fan. I will say that. Same way I also say the same thing about Ronda Rousey. I'm a huge Ronda Rousey fan. Don't unfollow me. Don't block me, because people are just weird, Like, anyways, I'll go down that rabbit hole another day. I've done it before, so. Yeah, you said if McGregor came back and beat a top 10, you'd be surprised. That would be me if he wins. What do you do? What do you do? You notice how that one got up here and went straight to sleep? Literally like a baby. Literally like a baby. I think the other thing about me not drinking is that, like, in my head, subconsciously, I think to myself, I'm going to be sitting down streaming. I don't want to be that person that gets up and down in 5 seconds once you break the seal. And if I were to be drinking alcohol right now, oh, we might as well end the stream because I'd be just hanging out in the bathroom taking a pee. Let's all be fortunate that Leah is home, safe and sound with her dogs and snacks and pajamas. That's honestly my favorite. It's really my favorite. What is happening right now? What's going on? Where's the TV at? Greg, you almost missed the entire show? Whose fault is that? My Capricorn is showing. There's still time. There's still 2 fights left. I'm glad you're here, Gregory Weaver. Oh, you were flying. I forgive you. I forgive you. Where are you flying to? I'm nosy. I don't even have the fights on again. I'm texting Destiny, if I'm being very honest with you guys. Sorry. We're having a very important conversation, which is all of our conversations. I gotta get these fights back on. Home from Savannah. Aww. Fights. Greg said was getting some hours in. I don't know what that means. Stop, my back is sore and I was laughing too hard just now. Why can't I get the fights on? Is something happening? Is my batteries dead? What's going on? Somebody tell me. Help. I am not technically savvy enough for this. It's these daggone universal little doohickeys because Lobo ate my remote. Wait, was it Lobo? Yeah, he's a terrorist. No. Yeah. Oh. In case everyone had any questions, Greg Weaver is our pilot. He will take great care of us. Greg, I did not know that. I am so proud of you. Sean, I think my TV's I think I'm okay. I'm with you finally. I think I'm with you. I hope. I'm getting so annoyed. But yes, y'all, the Osborne and Urseg fight is about to start. How do you say Osborne's first name? Is it Ode? Is it Odie? I'm so much happier now. I didn't know Urseg was Australian. And as those words just left my mouth, O'Day. O'Day. I need more popcorn. O'Day Osborne. And that, you know what? I would have answered my own question if my volume would have been working to listen to them. Okay, ready? Let's go. Round one. These guys are so fast. I looked away. O'Day with the quick right. If Urseg gets O'Day down, ooh! Let go of the leg, bro. You could get knocked out. Just like that. If you don't stand up. I got a minute and a half. It's over. You got over a minute left. And Osborne has taken his back like that. Now Urseg's on top, though. Urseg on the back. He's going to try to check him out. I don't think... Come back. I don't think he has enough time. 30 seconds. Nice first round. What y'all think? O'Day rocked him. That was scary. Greg, these dogs, I could be putting a piece of cardboard in my mouth and they'd stare at me. Love you, mean it. Yeah, I think that first round goes to O'Day. Don't count Ursig out. Yeah, it was a right. I love this slow-mo replays. Second round. Let's go, Gucci. I gotta put this popcorn up. Do y'all read the Twitter threads? Now it's only threads over there, not Twitter. It's Twitter to me. Ooh, those body shots from O'Day. Greg said Twitter's too scary for me. It's scary. I only ever open mine during fights. That's it. I gotta put this popcorn down. Oh, nice head kick almost by Urseg. Oh, they tried to return it. I can't help but wonder when people miss those really big shots just literally by a sliver, what would have happened if they would have connected? Oh! 45 seconds left. Anything can happen. That means I have 30 seconds left of popcorn because I have to go put this away from my face. And wash my hands. BRB. I ate half the bag. That was a tough round. What y'all got? I'm back with another snack. You guys smell like outside. I'm gonna scream. All right, third round. 2.5 minutes left, almost. I got blueberries. What if Urseg taps him out? Urseg on top. Oh, man. Urseg getting body triangle. Mm. Ooh. Hey, sissy. Got 15 seconds left. What do y'all think? Round 3 was crazy. Sean, am I behind again? Urseg. Okay, cool. You said you might be behind like 30 seconds. 20 seconds. Roman has Marab in his corner for this main event. What y'all think? Lobo, if you cry. Excuse me. Well, I feel like that was fair. Ursa getting the win. He's so cute. He said no cursing on ESPN. Sean, the Georgians sticking together. They sure are. They sure are. Hi, Lola Falana. You're my cute. My whole world. Don't tell nobody. Oh. All right, main event is next. And I'm going to sleep, y'all. Thanks for hanging with me tonight, guys. That doesn't include Lobo because he is not being very nice. Dolidze. Roman Dolidze. You know what else is on tonight that I've been... Look who's back. Hey. You guys see what I'm saying when I say he's a simple boy? Hi, Ducci Bandana. Where have you been? Besides about to try to crawl into my skin. Let's see what the betting odds look like on this one. Yeah, Hernandez is a huge favorite. Let's go. Let's go. They're saying if he wins by KO, TKO, DQ, what do you think, Sean? You going for Hernandez or Dolidze? Dolidze. Listen, I know I have a difficult last name, or I guess most would say it's difficult. So, like, it's okay. But when it comes to me pronouncing fighters' names, I said this earlier in the night, literally 2.5 hours ago. I just assume not say their last name if I'm not going to be able to pronounce it. That's just me. Hernandez is big. But Roman's big too, isn't he? I've got all the dogs sleeping again. Who do I have? I'm going to go with Roman. No real reason. I'm not betting any money. I'm really not because it's not showing on my app anymore, which probably means that it started and I'm a couple seconds behind. Maybe a minute. Has it started on your end? Help me. There went Lobo running. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Maybe. And that's a sign from God that I am not meant to gamble. You know? But it wasn't showing up on my app. I use Caesars at all. Like, I can't even see it as it's locked out. You know what I mean? Which is fine. Herb Dean. Hi. All right, y'all. Last fight. Lobo is scared of my claps. Let's go, boys. Woo. All righty. No. Go lay down. Hernandez has a 7-fight win streak. Good on him, you know? Hernandez got them leg kicks going. Ooh. Dolidze snuck a little left in there. They're swinging, boys. Swinging. I mean, I've had popcorn and bananas tonight, you know? Hernandez needs to get off the cage. Yeah, I don't know if Roman's built to get dirty like Hernandez wants. You know what I mean? Roman, you can't give up your back that quick, honey. Who's bleeding? Hernandez? You better get out of there. Less than a minute in the first round. This is a 5-rounder. Y'all think it's going to go 5 rounds? Lobo says no. Hernandez with the takedown. I don't know that he don't want to roll with him. Yeah, Hernandez is strong. I don't think that's going 5 rounds, y'all. If it does, these boys gonna be like me. The second the last fight ends, or the last round, it's night-night. It's night-night. Baby. You see what I'm saying? Baby. Who y'all giving that first round to? Hernandez? I don't know. Me don't know. All right. Round 2. See, I'm not as hype about it when I don't bet. You know what I mean? Like that chance to either win or lose some money. I don't care if it is $2. Get the adrenaline going. Okay, what's the second round looking like? Roman just going to continue to go for that leg so he can get back up. Oh. Swinging. Nice right from Roman. And Hernandez is just... They are fighting like the last 10 seconds of Holloway and Gaethje. Y'all realize there's 3.5 minutes left. Love to see it. Y'all are really going to be sleep. Someone's going to go to sleep at some point, I would like to think. Get your fingers out of the cage, Roman. That's what I'm saying. These boys are tired. Yeah. Hernandez ain't rolling with Roman. Roman's tired. Hernandez looks good. Ooh, nice knee. Golly. And then he gets... Let's Hernandez take his back right after that. Tied up with significant strikes right now. 21 each for round 2. Someone tweeted, Dolidze and Hernandez are swanging. They're swanging. Hernandez had a nice little right slide in there. Got a minute left. Come on, Roman. Yeah, 30 seconds. Not the guillotine. He ain't gonna get that. $15 seconds. Come on, Roman, hang in there. Did they call it? No, that's the round. That's what I was about to say. Like, Hernandez celebrating. What's up, Drew? He was celebrating. Drew, this is my Saturday night, you know? I wonder if Bare Knuckle's still on, actually. I'm a Bare Knuckle girl, too. I like Karate Combat. One, but their time zones and their timing is crazy. Obviously, UFC's my favorite. You thought she won. I think Roman thought that they called it too, the way that Herb pushed Hernandez off of him, but it was just because the bell rang. All right, round 3. It's a perfect Saturday night. I just need more food. Really craving chicken wings. It's way too late for that, but Herb Dean's going to take a point from Roman for grabbing that dang fence. Yeah, 3 times he's grabbed that fence. Hernandez has 7 out of 9 takedowns.
Did you see Flippy had to stop himself from stomping Dolidze? Crazy. 2 rounds to go. Last fight of the card. Flippy even sweating.
Roman just tired, y'all. Hernandez came to dominate. Yeah, Dolidze looks terrible. Oh, Hernandez corner cracking jokes about Roman pulling guard. Oh, I think I think 3 rounds might do it. What do y'all think? I don't see Roman's just not pulling it together right now. All right, there's the end of round 3. Yeah, that's terrible. Going into the fourth round. Oh man, I'm honestly just surprised that Roman is still alive at this point. He is just tired. Tired. Sean, yeah, Fluffy looks like top 5 material. I won't argue with you. He looks good. He looks good. Who you put him up against next? His oh You put Roman versus, or no, you said Hernandez versus Strickland. Have you seen Strickland lately? Baby boy is off of his rocker. Not that that's anything new. Not that that's anything new. That was a very weird ending. Herb was getting ready to take a point for Roman grabbing the cage again. And in the middle of that, Hernandez had a weird knee. Did that land? But he had a hand down and a knee down. See, those are the rules that always get me. He said Strickland can't fight in the U.S. for a year? I thought it was just in Vegas or Nevada. He's a little suspension, so when Strickland is back. Strickland's a little cray. I know this. I can say this because we can talk about men's weight in the fight world, right? Strickland looks a little sloppy right now. Sloppy. He said, I don't think it's a year, maybe like 6 months. The Nevada Gaming Commission. I mean, I feel like that would be a dog fight. The more I think about it. Oh, my friends. What a night. What a night. All right, Lebo, you're going to have to get off me. Mommy's hot. Oh, he can fight outside the U.S. Where are they going to take him? That man loves America. Thank you, Papa. Oh, it was hot. Well, are y'all as ready for bed as I am? Roman looked terrible. Now, little someone said that he had a terrible weight cut. I wish Hernandez would stop sticking his tongue out. He said Canada or Europe somewhere for Strickland to fight. Sure. I guess we'll see, right? I feel like this suspension might be his excuse to, I don't know. I don't follow Strickland like that. So I don't know. What's he doing? The last images I've seen of him in videos, he did not look great. He did not look like he was training. So something tells me that he's not really in a terrible rush to get back. Maybe I'm wrong. I have no idea. I'm not that man's bestie. I could be. I'm not. But I wonder if he's going to use this suspension as an excuse. I think Hernandez could take him. He said Strickland will be fine. The way that he tapped like that. Someone tweeted, I want to see Fluffy fight for the title. Cain Velasquez style crazy. Looked like a 70s adult star last time I saw him. That's what I'm saying. With the mustache. Maybe so, Sean. Maybe so. Is Strickland still ranked number 2? Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. It does make sense. Yeah. Hernandez really did debo that choke, huh? Nice. Y'all, thanks so much for hanging out with me. Your girl is tired. 3.5 hours of hanging out. Y'all are gang gang. Yeah, what's next weekend? What's next weekend? We'll see. We'll see. Hernandez versus RDR. Maybe. I am on the East Coast. I'm in West Virginia, baby. It's 10:30. I say that like I don't randomly stay up late sometimes. Yeah, next weekend is going to be crazy. I don't know if I don't know if we're going to do a watch party. If I'm going to, we'll see. We'll see. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. Yes, tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. is the Fight Bananas Sunday Morning Brew. Y'all gotta chime in, tune in. Tune in. Let's go. Okay, you guys asking about football? That's how I know you're not in West Virginia. Okay? Do you know what our record looks like? And the terrible coaching experiences we have had in the most, I don't know what, but last 5-7 years. When was the last year we had a very successful team? Do I love McAfee being from WV? That's pretty cool. That one's pretty cool. Yeah. McAfee, right? Pat McAfee? Albuquerque, New Mexico. What's up? WV will be much better with Rich Rod back. Let us pray. Let us pray. Let us pray that Lobo shuts up, too. I'm talking to my friends, Mama. Yeah. We're going to see. We're going to see. I actually just had a whole bunch of WVU gear that has been gathering dust in my house that is no longer in my house. Because it's actually depressing to be a mountaineer. Honestly, yeah, Rich Rod was the last time y'all was good. Yeah. Yeah. It's been a roller coaster. It's been very depressing. I love football. I very much so love football whenever I was drinking and would go get hammered and go to games. So I haven't been to a game in a long time. I don't know. I almost said 10 years, but that's not true. Anywho. In Albuquerque, you don't have a rich football culture. Drew, do it, honey. Do it. Do it. I'm poking at Lobo because he's getting on my nerves. Y'all, I love and appreciate you guys. Make sure you follow me. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all the above. Lia Dorchinez. Y'all could be undefeated heading into the backlot brawl with Pitt week 4. I can't even read. Eat shit, Pitt. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right. I love you guys. I appreciate ya. Thanks for coming to hang. Don't forget, tomorrow morning is the Sunday Morning Brew at 10 a.m. Fight Bananas right here on YouTube. Yeah. Love you guys. Mean it. Get locked in with Lia. Follow me on the Insta. And we're going to see you next time because Mama's tired. Okay? Have a good one, y'all.